Nigeria info. Get ready to set sail into a world of wonders. Travel and culture. Discover the world with us.
Lagos. Good morning. Welcome once again on the radio. This is Travel and Culture here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. And as always, this is the fun side of the radio where we talk about everything from traveling, vacation to staycation to all of the occasions that we do. We tell you and we encourage you to rest, relax, and enjoy life. You hustle from Monday to Friday. Some of you even do Saturday and Sunday alongside it. Like take a break. Okay, you deserve it. You've tried. You've tried all year long. You take time to you know to work, to hustle. You stress your body a lot. Now is the time for you to take a break. Like, take a break. And don't forget about your dream. Your dream is very important. Don't forget about your ideas. Your ideas are always very important. And that's what we do here on the radio, to tell you not to forget your idea, not to forget your dream. That childhood dream that you've held very strongly, keep holding on to it. And as much as possible, try and see how you can start how will I put it now, implementing it. Okay, don't just put it in a dream box. Try and implement it, because if you don't do it now, when next would you do it? We don't know what tomorrow holds for you, so get to it right now. We're going to start off in a very few moments. Today is going to be a very, very, very fast day, trust me. I'm expecting a guest anytime soon, and once the guest is ready, we'll switch gears almost immediately. But let's just, as always, begin with playing, starting off with a song. hmm And then you tell me exactly where we're going with the song, obviously. Tell me exactly where we're going with the song. Phone lines are open 0201 mail only line 0201 and then female line is 0201 Remember, you can also send us messages on WhatsApp 080 Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, I'm ready. Where do you think we're going to today with the song?
Lekela mutoi Shiamoba Semena 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 we Yo 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 yo
0201 465 7190. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, please turn down the volume of your radio set, okay?
My name is Tony from Ogun State.
Tony from Ogun State. Sorry, you have to call us back. The line went dead there. But let's check back. Okay. I'm getting so many entries on WhatsApp. Let me take them. Okay, this is Oboyilo Peter from Songotedo. He says we're going to Guinea. He says we're going to Guinea. Okay, Guinea-Bissau or Equatorial Guinea. Which one, sir? And then this is Monday from Ikoyi, and he says we're going to Congo. Is it Congo? Togo. Sorry, Togo. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Hi, good morning. What's your name?
Mushin.
Ola from Mushin. Tell me, Ola, where are we going to do on the show? Zambia. Why did you pick Zambia?
I picked some kind of name there that resemble Zambia dialect.
But you remember this song? You remember this song when it was trendy?
I remember part of it, but not fully.
And you're sure? And you're sure it's Zambia? You're very sure? You can stake your money on it.
Yes, I 50-50.
50-50, all right. Let's try now, okay? Thank you for calling. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning. Turn down the volume of your radio. Hello?
I turned off. Yeah, good morning. This is Frank Dublin. Eleko.
Say the name again.
My name is Frank Dublin.
Okay, from Eleko. Tell me, where are we going to do on the show?
I guess it's United States.
United States of which? Of Africa, United States of Tanzania. Which states are you talking about?
Of America.
Of America. Of America. All right. Thank you so much. Let's keep taking your entries. All right, Lagos, where are we going to do on the show? I'm still waiting for my guests. We have Shafi. This is from Monday from Iko. You said we're going to Togo. We have... you didn't tell me your name, Oga. Tell me your name. Don't just give me the answers. We know you know the answers, but tell me your name. It's very important that we get to know your name so we can collate the answers correctly, okay? This is Madam Rufola from Isolo, and she said we're going to Tanzania. Okay. Jobog says we're heading to Nigeria. My brother, we're in Nigeria. Where are we going from here now? The song is from Cameroon, from Peter. Different answer every day. Okay. Where are we going today on the show? That's the question, ladies and gentlemen. You can hear the song. Abdul Wahid from Aurelio Gamu says we're going to Congo DRC. Olaide is a winner on this show, and she says we're going to Ivory Coast. Today, it's not like last week where we had everybody going to one side. Everybody was speaking South Africa. Nah, today is different. Today is very different. Everybody's everywhere. This is Paul from Apapa, and Paul says Tanzania, and this is the second person picking Tanzania. Let's see. This is Donatus, and he says we're going to Congo from Ikotun. All right. Chika says we're going to Congo. Ladies and gentlemen, where are we going on the show? I'm taking more of your entries. This is Yinka. Yinka says we're going to DRC. And Sunday says we're going to South Africa. Wow. Our phone lines will be up and running very soon, ladies and gentlemen. We're having a little technical issues, but don't worry, our IT is on top of it, and we'll be back on the phone lines. I want to hear your voices, and I want to ask you the most important question. Why did you pick your answer? Why did you say this very country you mentioned is the country where we're going and why we're heading there? Ladies and gentlemen, it's very important that you tell me why you picked that very country, because some of you, I understand that you have guesswork. We do guesswork on the radio, of course. But at the same time, some of you have very, 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 will I call it? Some of you have great ears. You can spot languages. You've been very exposed, so you've gone to different places across the world. Some of you are very good geographically. You're very good with geography. You're very good with languages, and you can spot all of those languages. So I want to hear your reasons why you picked this very country as the country that we're headed to. I'm taking more of your messages on WhatsApp. Remember, number is still 080-959-75805. And we're back on the phone lines. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Femi from Elegushi.
Femi from Elegushi. Tell me, Femi, where are we going today on the show?
It's quite obvious and clear that we are going to Tanzania.
You said, where? Tanzania?
Tanzania, yes.
Why now? Why do people like Tanzania so much?
You see, the Tanzania, if you look at the Tanzania, look at the map, and look at their similarity. Look at the countries closer, and look at their language. Will even tell you that more or less like South Africa, not like South Africa, but it's a combination of both. There's how their language looks like, but it's a combination of 2 to 3 languages together. So
Ogasa, are you in sales? Are you in sales? Are you in sales? Do you do marketing? Because you have confused me, and I don't even know where I am going anymore right now. Yeah?
You are the pilot of the plane, so you need to.
My brother, right now you have taken over the wheels. You are
the pilot. You are the pilot.
All right, now I just want to trust that your answer is correct. Okay. Well, thank you so much for calling. Thank you so much. All right. Hello. Good morning. Sorry about that. Please, you can still call us 0201-465-7190. Remember, the phone line is open now. Male and female can call both lines 0201-465-7190. Seems we're having an issue with the male line. So please, male and female, you can call 0201-465-7190. I've seen more of your calls and I'm going to take them in a bit, but let me take this message first. This is Steve from Ogba, and he says, good morning, Emmanuel. Something, the spirit in me tells me we are going to Gabon. my brother. Gabon is a long way off, but I hope with everything in me that you're correct. I do hope you're correct. But let me take more of your calls. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Emmanuel.
Hi, good morning. What's your name? Where are you coming from?
My name is Obonyelo Peter from Shango Tedo. Is different. I took Guinea. You know, Guinea has 3. That's why I put the capital Conakry. Guinea Conakry. Yeah, that's why. Initially, I wanted to take Zambia because of I've interacted with Zambia before, but along that was a particular sum, but I later looked at it because it later deviated. So that's why I'm taking Guinea Conakry. Yeah.
You're very sure. You're very sure. You know, one thing I like this every morning is when you call into the show and you're very, very confident about your answer.
yeah. Let's it doesn't work that way. Just the confidence, because there's a particular. As I said, I interacted with Zambia. There's a particular side. They make you understand and they explain. But later on, the music veered. You understand? I said no, it's not going to be Zambia. So I now looked at the French nature of it. I don't know. I just took Guinea Conakry. I just want to stick with that. Good morning.
All right. Good morning. Thank you so much for your answer. That's really lovely. Really, really, really lovely. Thank you so much for your answer. Lagos, we got many more answers here. This is Shegun from Lisbon, and he said this is the Kitumba language, and we're going to the Democratic Republic of Congo. That's more than the fourth person right now saying Congo. And this is Frank Javelin from Eleko, and he says we're going to Zimbabwe. And Monday from Ikoyi say I choose Togo because of the language. Some of my friends here in Ikoyi are Togolese, and the language sounds very familiar. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Daniel from Lagos. My two.
Okay, tell me, where are we going today on the show?
Sir?
Where are we going today on the show?
Okay, let's go to.
Please, village people, oh. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Sunday calling from Bariga.
Sunday from Bariga. Tell me, Sunday.
Gambia.
Gambia. Wow.
Yeah.
You picked Gambia. Is there any particular reason why you picked Gambia?
I don't know much about it, but that is my.
That's your answer.
I don't know much. Yes.
So it's not the language. It's nothing. You just pick Gambia.
Yes, I just pick it because someone that traveled there said the place is so nice. And you have a lot of this in periwinkle. A lot of to show forth for. So
it's like
I believe my mind is telling me Gambia.
It's like you are doing what they call ask the audience before you give us your answer.
Yeah.
So when you win, you are going to give your audience all of the money that you want, or all of the items you want too. So follow your audience.
No, wahala. No.
All right, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We have my guest with us. He's going to join us via Zoom. I'm going to be unveiling him in a moment, but I did promise on the show that we're going to have this conversation, and we're going on the very short break. But before we go on that very short break, I think it's about time we reveal exactly where our location for today is going to be, or is, so that when we do come back from that break, we just go straight up into the conversation. It's very important that we have this conversation because a lot of you spoke about it, and I did promise on the show that we were going to bring people who had all of the information to come address this. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is James Peter. James from Sangotedo.
James Peter from Sangotedo. Tell me, where are we going today on the show?
Yeah, the song, according to the song and similar to the song, so I'm seeing like Kilili, North Africa, Egypt.
North Africa, Egypt.
Yes, sir.
Wow. My brother, wow. I don't know. How did you get this answer? Because I'm in shock myself. Wow, but we learn every day. We learn every day. You said it's a Kilili language. You said Kilili language. Is that what you said called it?
Yes, sir.
So it's not Arabic.
Yes.
There's a Kilili language in Egypt.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you so much, my brother. I will have to go back to my study book. This one says ChatGPT cannot even reveal it. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, Frank Devlin calling back.
We are calling back. Let other people call now, my brother. Please, let other people call. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Sonny Papa, coming from Korodu.
Okay, from Ikorodu. All right, tell us, yes. What location are we going today?
Okay, the music sounds like Zai music. Like I be here, Papa Wemba from Zai. You say yo.
Okay.
I heard that music before because I don't know actually this one. Who sang this one? But it's from Zai.
It's from where? What country again?
Zai.
Zahil.
Zai music.
Zai music. From what country, my brother?
It's like a Congo or something like that.
Congo or something like that.
Papa Wemba. He's from Zai.
Okay. All right. No challenge.
You know Papa Wemba? Do you know Papa Wemba?
Papa Wemba. My brother, I don't know Papa Wemba. Oh. I don't know.
Say Makusa music now.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That Papa Wemba. All right. I hope you win, my brother. I'm not supposed to give you any expo. You want to drag me. Thank you very much. I don't know Papa Wemba. But thank you so much for calling. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Clement, calling from Ikotun.
Clement from Ikotun. Tell me, what are we going to do on the show?
Yeah, we are going to Gabon.
Gabon. Why did you pick Gabon?
Well, like the last caller said, the Papa Wemba of music style and French language they are speaking. So I believe it's a Gabonese style of music.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much. Lagos, we're about to go on a very short break, but I'll just take some of your few messages here, and then when we come back, we dive straight into the conversation that we have for today. This is Victor from Ikorodu, and he says we're going to Senegal. This is Adebanjo, and he says we're going to Pakistan. Wow. This is Obino from Mushi, and he says we're going to an African country. My brother, pick one. Have faith and pick one. And this is Jeremiah from Agungi, and he says we're going to Ivory Coast, Lagos. I'm going to a very short break. I'll be back, and then we continue here.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back. Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays, and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3#. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
Well, you asked for it. And New Central has delivered. Now you've got it.
Yes, New Central is live on GoTV Channel 23. Get the latest news and headlines from Nigeria and across the world. With GoTV, News Central gives you major stories and breaking news on politics, business, sports, and entertainment. You asked for it. And now, you've got it. News Central on GoTV Channel 23.
Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold. They say I'm fashionable, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
People say I'm good looking, funny, hardworking, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
So whether in the office or at home,
in the streets or on the dance floor,
anytime, any day, I never lose my confidence. And the secret to my confidence is Wazobia perfume.
Absolutely. Wazobia perfume gives the authenticity and long-lasting fragrance all day. That's my secret confidence.
Wazobia perfume is available in body spray.
Also available in supermarkets and markets near you. Wazobia perfume, the correct scent.
Janet, what be this way you dey buy?
Na oil wey I go use cook na.
Unbranded oil wey dem put for bottle?
Something wey na shikini money and e dey do me wella.
Hey, Janet, make you remember say I wolf dey run belle o.
Which one make I come buy?
Na Devon King's oil o. Na correct oil, fortified with vitamin A.
Na correct choice for me and my family.
Yes, na. You fit buy the one wey your money reach and enjoy tasty meals.
True talk o. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you wella.
Na so, my correct friend. Devon Kings, taste where they bring people together. You fit find them for any store around you.
Sometimes true power no be by muscle. As I did so, I not get the power to run 10,000 kilometers. But you see, when it comes to winning, I get that power. If not to win bigger and biggest, I get the power plenty.
The power to win bigger dey your hand with BetKing Bet Builder. You fit pick multiple predictions like who go get yellow card, which player go score with high odds, wey go make you win bigger. Download BetKing app today. Register am with promo code FreeBets. Make you too enjoy 100 naira instant bonus. Terms and conditions apply. Not for persons under 18 years. Play responsibly.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Shiamaba, semena. Leke la mutoi. Shiamaba, semena. Semena we. Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is still Travel and Culture here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Of course, the song is the reason why we're here, and we're asking one question: where are we headed today? But because we have a very important interview, I'm going to rush it up, Lagos. I'm just going to tell you that this song is by Bernard Mayo, and he's actually from the Democratic Republic of Congo. So everybody who said DRC Congo, you're very correct. I know I'm changing protocol. This is not how we do it, but we have to do this because we have joining us right now on the phone lines via Zoom is actually the Service Public Relations Officer of the Nigerian Immigration Service, Akinsola Akinlabi. Good morning, sir. How are you doing today? Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Good morning, sir.
Thank you
Thanks
so much
for having me today.
Thank you so much for joining us.
I can hear you.
Okay.
So good morning, sir. And thanks for having me today.
Thank you so much. We're having the SPRO because last week we spoke about passport and many persons on the show complained about getting their international passport, which is one of the things that you need for you to travel out of Nigeria, one of the things that you need to even visit Benin Republic. It's a necessity for every Nigerian, but then again, we know that there are challenges, and that is why we have the SPRO, Nigerian Immigration Service, joining us all the way from Abuja to clarify on all of these challenges and to help us resolve it, because I, Emmanuel Onwuka, Nigerian Info, want you to travel this year. And thank you so much again to Mr. Akinsola for making time to join us on the show. So let's just get right to it. The force or the NIS say they have simplified the process of application for international passports, both for renewal and for fresh applicants. Can you talk to us about this the simplification of this process? Are you there, sir?
Well, thank you once again, Mr. Onwuka, for the opportunity to appear on your show. I think it's a nice show. It's a show that gives people an idea for where and what to visit. I understand that the show is about tourism, travel, and all that. So, on behalf of my Comptroller General, I greet you specially and extend this warm greeting to everybody, all your listeners.
Thank you. So, for the question on ground, yes.
You said the process. So the process has always been simple, so to speak. The process has always been simple because right from the time e-passport was introduced in 2007, the idea was to make passport application simple and without stress. And the overall aim is to put the application process in the hands of applicants themselves. So the simple thing about it is that if you want to apply for passport, you can go on our website, www.immigration.gov.ng. If you don't want to do that, you can simply just go to your web browser and type passports passport full, as in passport, .immigration.gov.ng. You take it straight to the application page where you can begin your application process. Of course, we've always told. I hope you can hear me, sir.
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Freeze. Okay, so we have always told and informed the general public that before you go ahead and apply for your passports, you must have gotten your NIN, National Identification Number. That's the first thing you should get. You have to get your breeder documents. What do you mean by breeder documents? These documents are birth certificates or declaration of age, as the case may be. Then the next document you should have is your certificate of state of origin or your local government identification. Either one suffices. So once you have these basic documents, you use that to complete your application process online. So when you complete your application process, you are expected to pay the prescribed fee. So then you print your payment slip, the application, and with your application form. So you can, after that, you can now go ahead and book an appointment. Of course, you would have selected your preferred passport office that you want your application to be done or your passport to be done. So as you are filling the application, passport application form, then you are supposed to pick the application, the passport office. So after application is made, payment is made, then you go to appointment. Then you book your appointment. The good thing is that those of them applying from Nigeria, they can get appointment within a week maximum. 3-4 days, you get your appointment. So the issue of people going to Benin Republic to go and, because I overheard you when you are speaking one of your when you just said that people go to as far as Benin. Where would you go to Benin Republic? You are crossing the international borders. We have 3 passport offices in Lagos apart from front offices. So we have a Ikoyi passport office, which is in Ikoyi. We have Festac passport, which is in Festac. We have Alausa passport office in Ikeja. Then we have Alimosho front office, called front office. It's a passport office, front office. So you go there. So it's well distributed. So wherever you stay in Lagos, if you stay around Ikeja and Agege, you are expected to go to Ikeja, Alausa passport office. If you stay around Alimosho, Ifakonjaye, all those houses, Alagbado, then it's expected that you visit Alimosho front office. Then if you stay around Maitu, Okoko, Maiko, Lasu, all those areas, all those houses, then maybe Ahapa, you expect to come to Festac passport office. Then if you stay on the highland, whether Lagos Island, whether Victoria Island, whether Lekki, whether Aja, then it's expected. That's operative word. You visit Ikoyi. Of course, you can go to any of those passports. You can choose any of those passport offices for you, as long as you reside within Lagos. So it is because the NIS has listened to the place of Nigeria. That's why they are opening more. They open this number. So Lagos is only for people residing in Lagos. Lagos State is the only place we have 4 passport offices.
Because of
other
the number.
States, the highest you get is 2 because of their number. So this is just to make sure that they are well served. So the process is simple. People should have self-belief that they can do this.
Yes,
so
because the public perception
is our website is revamped now. It's guys through.
Yes, because the public perception is that there's no way you have to make use of an agent if you want to obtain your international passport. People do not believe that they can do it on their own because they always complain of the process.
No. You are not. A lot of people are making application themselves and they are getting served and they are getting their passports. Who is the agent? These so-called people that you mentioned to us, they are even unknown to us. We don't know any of them. They are not under our employment. We don't even know them. So, okay, if we want you to patronize agents, why do we invest in technology? The NIS is the first government agency to tap into e-government. We are the first person to start. We are the first agency of government to start e-payment system way back in 2007. So if you want to patronize agents, we will not be innovating every day. And you see a lot of things are coming up. The passports, even in Nigeria, the process is almost automated. It's not fully, but it's almost automated. We'll get there whereby the whole process will be automated. But for the people living in the diaspora, the process for them, if they choose, is fully automated for them.
Okay, so let us also
it's fully automated for people. You can just be in your house and get your application done and your passport sent to you in your home, especially if you are doing renewal of your passport, if your passport has expired and you are renewing it. So every day, the service is innovating and evolving and discovering itself just in a bit to serve the people right.
All right, so let us also know the amount, the cost of renewal and the cost for fresh application. Also, I understand that they come in depending on the number of years that you're applying for. What is the cost so that members of the public will be well aware about this?
Okay, for whether you are doing renewal or you are doing fresh application, the cost is the same. Let us be clear on that, because it's the same booklet. Whether you are doing first time timer, which we call first application, fresh application, and whether you are renewing, the payment is so. For fresh application, maybe for now we are talking about validity now, right? So if you are doing 5 years valid passport, 5 year validity, you are expected to pay 50,000 naira online. If you are doing 10 years, then you are required to pay 100,000 naira.
5 years, 50,000 naira. 10 years, 100,000 naira.
However, for those, yes, on 10 years, 100,000 naira. 5 years, 50,000 naira. However, if you are applying for correction of data on your passport, you are expected to pay an administrative fee of 30,000 naira in addition to your cost of booklet. So once you pay that, then you are good. We are duty bound to treat your application. For those who choose to get their passport delivered to them in their homes after enrollment, they have to pay another delivery charge of 5,000 naira for cost of delivery to their address.
5,000 naira, if I get that correctly.
Yes, that's the cost of delivery.
So what's the time frame between when you do your?
It's optional. It's not mandatory. This delivery amount is not mandatory. If you choose to want to come and pick it in person, you don't have to pay for cost of delivery. And if you are not applying for correction of data on your passport, you are not expected to pay for admin fee. So basically, for fresh and for renewal of your passport, even if it is damaged, even people who want to change their name due to marriage or divorce, they pay that booklet fee.
Okay.
So anything outside that, maybe you want to change your name, you want to add a name, you want to remove a name, you want to the name. If the letter you are correcting is more than 2 or more than 1, then you are expected to pay admin fee for change of data.
Okay. So how long? What is the process? How long is the timeline between when you are captured to when you finally receive the passport booklet itself?
Well, the timeline depends on your request. The timeline, but the standard timeline is 2 weeks. Okay, it's 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Sorry about that. It's 3 weeks. That's the standard timeline. Which that's the timeline. That does not mean you cannot get the passport before 3 weeks.
Okay, so you mean that you get?
Are you getting me, sir?
Yes, I got you correctly. So you mean that when you do the application, you can within 3 to 1 week you can get your capturing. You can go for your capturing. You'll be able to get your capturing.
Of course, within that time, unless there's another issue.
Another 3 weeks at least for you to be able to get the passport booklet itself.
I didn't get that. Can you repeat that?
Yes. So if let me repeat. You say 1 week from when you put out the application, you'll be able to get your capturing, and then 3 weeks after the capturing, you get your booklet.
From the date of your application. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Is there any process you're putting in place right now to shorten that time space between when you've done your capturing to when your booklet is finally given to you or issued out to you?
I just said something that you can get your passport under 3 weeks. It's not compulsory to be 3 weeks.
Okay.
You can get your passport even within a week. That's the truth about it. So, but the issue why we put standard timeline of 3 weeks is to take care of any issue that may arise. People get their passports in 2 weeks. People get their passports in 1 week. It mustn't be 3 weeks. Okay. So the system is designed in such a way that applicants is able to get their passports even before the 3 weeks. But okay, for the sake of information purpose, 3 weeks standard timeline.
All right, I get that clearly now. Now, what are the challenges you face from Nigerians? Because I understand that also it's a give and take process. There are challenges you face, then there are challenges you face from Nigerians. What are the challenges you've seen over time that you face from dealing with Nigerians, when it comes to passport issuance applications? What are some of these challenges, so that, because you're speaking to Nigerians now, so that they can effect the changes, subsequently?
I think the major challenge we've mentioned it at the beginning of the program is their inability to trust the process. They must be able to trust the process. Still, some of them still patronize so-called agents, and it's a problem for us.
Okay,
because once you complain, you are not able to supply us with all your information. So that's one of them. That's one of the challenges we face with passport applicants. The second one is that some of them represent their data. You have a passport already, then you want to apply as if you apply for fresh passport. It gives problem. The system is designed in such a way that if you cannot apply for fresh twice, you can only apply for fresh once. So if you now apply as if and you have a passport, maybe you have multiple passports in the past, then because you want to correct your data and you choose to go and apply for fresh, then it becomes a problem for us. You won't get your passport, you'll just be stopped and you'll be blaming the system. The system has warned you to always make material disclosure. If you are applying for renewal of your passport, there's a process. If you are applying for correction of data on your passport, there's a process. Don't come as if you've never had passports.
Okay. Thank you so much for that. We're having some questions here on WhatsApp. Lagos, this person here is asking, this is Paul, and Paul is asking, what about stolen passport? How can one go about it, and what is the cost? Can you hear me, sir? That is the question coming here. He says, what about stolen passport and how can one go about it? What is the cost for replacing a stolen passport? Is it just the case of a renewal, or there's a process to it? Hello, sir, can you hear me? Lagos, I think we're having some not technical right now. This one is network challenges. Not technical. This one is network challenges. But let's hold up a minute and see if we can be rejoined again by, he's left. Yeah. I think that's I don't know. I think that would be a renewal, Paul. I think that will be a renewal, but if there's going to be a process, I hope you can join us. Okay, I think it's back now. Hello, sir. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us back. Paul was asking, for the case of a stolen passport, what is the process like? Is it just going to apply for a fresh one? What's the process?
What's
In the case of a stolen passport, what happens?
Okay. There's a process for stolen passport. I missed that while we were talking about it. There's a process. It's there. What you need to get is you have to get a police report and sworn affidavit for loss of your passport. So when you are applying for the same. It's the same amount too. So you get a police report, you get a court affidavit, which I've mentioned. Then when you are applying, you pick renewal. Okay, when you are applying, you pick renewal and loss, so that you'll be able to upload the documents that you have gotten from the court and the police. So it's a simple process.
Okay.
You pick when you start applying, you pick renewal and loss, right? Lost passport, replacement of lost passports. So another thing that the applicant needs to note is that the passport number that is missing must be put in the application.
The passport number
because that is what you are trying to replace. That is the passport you are trying to replace, and the passport number would be, of course, it should be in your police report. It should be in your sworn affidavit.
Why is it important that they go through this route and not just replace or renew the passport?
But it is expected that once your document is missing, you report to police.
Okay.
It's a document. It's like
Is it possibly to refuse to prevent anybody from using your passport to leave the country or flee the country, something like that? We're still having.
Okay, it's like okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, it's like a car owner who has insurance on his car, and he wants to claim insurance on his car. Maybe because the car is stolen, he has insured the car against theft, and he just walk up to the insurance company, give me my insurance, I need to get another car. The first thing the insurance company will ask him, where is the police report about the loss of your property?
Okay.
So it's a standard process, and then why you need to go to court is on your honor.
One other question.
You are sworn to an oath that this passport is actually lost, because we have faced situation in the past whereby people just aid their passports and come around to apply for new one, and they use both passports for travel purpose, and they are caught and look as if we have not done our due diligence. So it's part of the due diligence we as an institution of government would require passport applicants to do. If your passport is lost, get police reports and court affidavit.
All right. Thank you so much for that question. We still have about 3 minutes before we go, but this is the question somebody is posing. The person says that the officers at the passport offices always give you attitude when they realize you did all of the process online, and she's complaining and that the people in charge of the online are not always updated with the task. After all said and done, the last process of issuance is always pending on the status forever. They will never inform you to collect or any other details. This is a situation she has faced, and she say when she go to the passport office to complain, the officers give her attitude because they realize they did all the process online. How would you react to that?
Well, if it's a system issue, of course, we are aware of some of these complaints, and we are working on it to resolve the complaint, the issue with the system. So, but the other thing is that a lot of, which is related to the first question that you asked, which has to do with the agents. Some of them, because they do not do the passport themselves, they do application themselves. Even when the application is queried for one document or for lack of one document or the other, they don't know. The process is that when you are applying, you put your email address so that even if it's queried, you get a notification. But they don't get that notification until the day of the appointment. They tell them that, we cannot see your application. And then go and check. Maybe they probably help them to check that, so you can go look up your status again. So of course, they'll be disappointed. But the issue is that applicants should, once they take control of the application process, it's a lot easier for them to know if there's a problem along the line.
Is there a way they can Nigerians can make complaints to your IT
thing, like I
people?
said here, is that once your application, please, sir, let me give this information so that it's not lost. This is it. Once you have, the day you have enrolled, take note as a passport applicant. The day you have enrolled, take note of the day you have enrolled. After that, if you do not get any notification, after that, you are expected to go to the passport office to go and pick up your passport, unless you have paid for delivery. And you have paid for delivery and your passport has not been delivered. You can reach us. You can reach us on social media to complain, and we'll sort it out for you. We have our social media handles out there. We have a social media handle that specifically that's designed.
Please mention the social media handles, the handle names.
Passport applicants complain. You said?
Call the name of the social media handle so that they can go there for all of their complaints, because a lot of complaints, I'm getting a lot of complaints about the process being slow.
Give me a moment. I will give you the handle.
Okay.
It's NIS response.
NIS response
on Instagram. Response. And on Facebook.
Lagos NIS response on Instagram. NIS response.
No, not Lagos. Lagos. It is not.
No. I'm talking to my
X,
listeners. I'm talking to my listeners.
Okay. On X, we are not available on X right now because we have issue with the handle right now.
All right, we're going on a very short break.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Janet, what's it this way you buy?
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info.